Welcome back, Algebra 1P friends. We are talking about section 2-2, solving two-step equations. Now, very similar to our one-step equation, our goal remains the same. Get variable by itself. So x equals something, n equals something, t equals something. Whatever our variable is, whatever the letter is, we want to get it by itself. So the first step is, if there's being anything added or subtracted, this is where we want to add opposites. Our goal or our result, we want to get variables on one side of the equal sign and our constants on the other side of the equal sign. Right? And then step 2, we want to multiply or divide by the coefficient. Let me put add in there. By coefficient. Okay? This will result in our 1x, or 1n, or 1p, or whatever variable we're working with. So we're going to go through several problems so you can see how this is done and be able to make your comparisons. All the problems that we're doing are originating from our worksheet that I sent you, our notes. So problem 1. 5x plus 12 equals negative 13. So, unlike the problems we did before, they were just one step. We either added opposites, or we divided. One of the two. Here, though, we're going to have to do two steps. Remember, the first step is our goal is to get variables on the one side, plain numbers or constants on the other. By doing that, we add opposites. So, just like if you saw, if this was just x plus 12, if I took the 5 away, what would we do? We know we would add negative 12. And again, do it to both sides. So we know our equation staying balanced. Copy down the 5x, and negative 13 and negative 12 is a negative 25. Now, just like you finished off the problems before, 5 times x equals negative 25. Undo multiplication, we divide by 5. 5's cancel. We're left with x equals negative 5. And there's our final answer. Number 2. We have 6 equals m over 7 minus 3. Let's see. I got a 6, I have an m over divided by 7, and I have a negative 3 here. So I see I'm adding something or subtracting something from where my variable is. Again, I want to add opposites. I want to keep the m's on the right. I want to get my constants on the left. So the opposite of negative 3 is plus 3. I now have 9 equals m over 7. Now, how do we undo division? We multiply. Multiply both sides by 7. These 7's cancel out, and we are just left with m. And 7 times 9 is 63. There's our first two problems. If you need to, stop the video so you can absorb and copy down what's here. Number 3, 2x minus 9 equals 15. Again, we're looking to do opposites. Add opposites. I see subtraction here. Add 9 to both sides. I'm left with 2x over here. Negative 9 positive. Now we know that's equals 0. 15 plus 9 is 24. Undo the multiplication by dividing. I get x equals 12. Number 4. 8x plus 4 equals 28. We're looking to add opposites first if we can, and we can. Opposite of 4 is negative 4. 8x equals positive 24. Next step, divide by 8. Divide by our coefficient. And we get x equals 3. Number 5. Number 5 and 6. Three halves x minus 7 equals 2. Number 6 will be 5 minus z equals negative 8. Just like the previous problems, we want to add opposites, add 7. At this point, hopefully, you're anticipating what I'm going to do. Start thinking. The more you think about it, the more you'll understand it. 3 halves x equals 9. Now this is a fraction. We want to divide by 3 halves, which is, again, multiplying by the reciprocal. 2 over 3, 2 over 3 here. That cancels to just x. 9 times 2/3. If you want to put that calculator, it's 9 times 2 divided by 3. Or we can look to reduce, and we get 6. 6 is your answer there. Now pay attention to this one. Many people will miss this. Now, it's 5 minus z equals negative 8. So my constants, or my plain numbers, are the 5 and the negative 8. So I need to take this over there. Now because this is minus, this does not mean that I add 5. We're doing the opposite of 5, which is negative 5 to both sides. I am left with a negative z equals now negative 13. I guarantee you'll see this kind of problem on your test. Make sure you understand it. So right now, this is not solved. This is negative z equals negative 13. Doesn't say z. Remember, we want to make this a positive 1. So just like before, we divide each side by negative 1. Now, negative divided by negative turns out to be a positive 13. Okay. So make sure you keep note of this. Highlight this one. Put an asterisk by it. Okay? That's one to keep in mind and understand why we need to do that, especially that last step. Okay. Got 2 more problems we're going to go over. Again, try to anticipate what I will be doing. Or even do it yourself. Pause it and work out the problem yourself, and then check yourself. Actually, I think that's what we're going to do. On 7 and 8, you are going to do these and finish them yourselves before you come back to class. I'm going to ask you what your answers are. So the first one, again, it is in your notes. Negative 5 equals negative 4x plus 3. And the second one is 1/5 x plus 4 equals 11. So you can try those, work them out. I think both answers will be integers. I don't think there's a fraction or decimal involved. Give it a try. The only way you're going to get better is if you're trying and working hard. Okay. Good luck, and again, don't forget to finish these 2 problems before you come back to class. See you next time.